What's up, DETV? I'm Kaylynn Pride, and I'm at the Wilmington Public Library with the legendary, the iconic, award-winning actress, Miss Jenifer Lewis. Welcome to Wilmington, Delaware.
Who's got all those? I don't know. Who's got all those credits?
I think it's you who has all those
I'm all right. You
credits.
know how shy and demure I am. Come on now.
I don't know about that one. Before we start, I want to open up with a song, and if you know it, join in. Ready?
Okay.
I don't want nobody
Messing with me in these streets. Ain't that a mess?
It is a mess.
Girl.
Speaking of in these streets, you're here for your book.
Yes.
Walking in My Joy in These Streets. What was your inspiration behind it?
Well, I basically walk in my joy. I mean, after years of being depressed with bipolar disorder, I came to the point where I really wanted to enjoy the fruits of my labor. I never thought I'd run around quoting the Constitution. The pursuit of happiness. I wanted that. I wanted to be happy. So after the AIDS epidemic, a good girlfriend of mine suggested I get help. I fought her. I was like, I'm Jenifer Lewis. Nothing's wrong with me, but there was. So I went and took care of myself, and now all I want to do is, be happy. Right. And how do you do that? You got to live on purpose. I write down at night what I'm going to do the next day, and if I get half of it done, because most of it is going to be leading to what makes me feel good. I'm not going to write anything down that's going to, darken that cloud that I used to have around me. So I'm excited. I'm excited to be alive. Everything's happening for me. The star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, yes. A new series. I Love That for You on Showtime. Just completed 8 years of Blackish.
Woo! And
there's just I just came back from a trip around the world. I'm just lit up and I'm happy.
So glad you're happy. And speaking of your star, tell me about receiving that star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. What does that really mean for you and your career and all the work that you've put in over all these years?
Well, in my speech accepting the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, I made sure to tell everyone, it was the work off stage that got me this star. The work off camera, that I stayed in therapy. I literally had to be re-raised. I come from great poverty and all of the dysfunction that comes with that. From, being molested by the pastor of my church. Coming up, I ate dirt when I was a little girl. So I fought to rise. Like Maya Angelou told us to. And still I rise. I wasn't giving up. Now, let me be honest. I gave up many times, but I didn't quit. You got to be in it to win it. You got to do your best, leave the rest, and keep it moving, honey. Deal with it. You got chaos and madness in your life. You start journaling until you can get to some help. And if you've been touched inappropriately in any way, I'm getting ready to release a PSA about Roe versus Wade. And it's titled, Tell Somebody. Somebody touch you, you tell. Go tell, as scary as it is. And if they don't listen, tell somebody else. Because see, my mother didn't listen. When I told my mother the pastor of the church molested me, she was in love with him. See, I tell these stories. Ain't no shame in my game. I tell y'all these intimate secrets because I know we're as sick as our secrets. Come on. Somebody been touched in this room. Because the statistic is one out of 3. If there's 3 people in a room, one of them's been touched inappropriately. So, my message in this book is basically to say to everyone, you've got one job on this planet. One. Self-care. You take care of yourself. Then your arms will be strong to hold up the ones you love when they get back from whatever madness they went to experience. And you've got to let them experience it because they won't learn. If it's not emotionally felt, it doesn't go in. Do you understand?
Yes, and I see through all your trials and tribulations, the message is clear. Don't give up and keep going. And that's
absolutely
exactly what you
If
have.
you got a tug on Sojourner Truth's skirt to get out of bed, then you tug on it. We owe. Don't let our ancestors have fought in vain. And I'm not just talking about black ancestors, all of them. They wanted better for us. So act like you know. We had a black president. Act like it.
And act like it we shall.
Absolutely.
All right now. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
Wish you luck on the Chopping It Up series here at the Wilmington Public Library.
I'm very happy to be here. What a beautiful building. And
very
it's
historic.
also nostalgic for me, and coming back to the East Coast, because you know out west everything's made of spit and glue. Yeah.
Lord.
They didn't care. They didn't care by the time they got out here. They put this house up with a hammer. Back on the East Coast is when they cared. It's when they weren't watching soap operas. I just got back from ENCORE in Cambodia. Baby, if you can ever go there, human beings are something else. When they're not watching TV, they can create and make a better life for the next generation.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're adorable. And thank you. Good questions. Hey.
Hey now, this is an exclusive DETV interview with the iconic Miss Jenifer Lewis.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you all so much.